As a fitness business owner, you get paid for one thing and one thing only, and that's to deliver results to the clients that are paying you to get in great shape. But at the very same time, in order to be able to deliver on those results, there is back-end work that needs to be done. However, you don't get paid to do that. So you run into a bit of a dilemma. Train your client, get them results, do the back end, or neglect the back end, should I say, and then you have this weird wall between the two worlds where people are getting the results, but the admin's not getting done. You have chaos in your fitness business, kind of like I did until I figured out these two specific hacks. They're so easy to implement. I've actually gone ahead and created 2 downloadables for you. So once you actually watch this video, you could go ahead and immediately implement it into your fitness business to be able to keep the balance between training your clients, getting paid, and the admin work to take your fitness business to a minimum of $10,000 per month. Before we get into those downloadables, let's talk about them. When you actually specialize in a specific service, for example, muscle building with entrepreneurs, you find out over time that no matter how many different types of entrepreneurs you get, most of them have the same set of questions. They continuously ask you, should I use creatine to build muscle? Should we do volume training or intensity training? Should we do push or pull days? And the list goes on and on and on. But this only works when you are a specialist and you specialize in a specific niche. Because if you're a generalist and you work with everyone, you're probably going to get questions that come from each and every direction, and this is not going to work for you. So back to the topic on screen. They ask you those questions that I just mentioned, right? What do you go ahead and do? Most of the time, you're going to have to answer each and every single one of them individually. But what if you could find a way to systemize that? Here's what you go ahead and do. You create a frequently asked questions list. Now, what does that do for you? It shows that you are a true professional in your field, because before the questions are even asked, you have already answered them. If you go ahead right now in the description, you'll see a frequently asked questions list template. All you need to go ahead and do is click on the link. It will take you through to a Google Drive documents. Click on File, make a copy, name it as frequently asked questions list. What you're going to do is name every single one of your clients and take out the top 3 common questions that they continuously ask you. You'll notice once you start putting the names down and the questions that they ask, you'll start to see a pattern. Once the pattern starts evolving, at the bottom of this list, create 5 to 10 frequently asked questions, and then specifically go ahead, implement that on your website, plug it in your community, or wherever else people come through for information. That's the single simplest place that you display these so that they know you are a true professional. Let's move through to the next tool that I have created for you. You and I both know that whether you have a physical fitness business or an online fitness business, you have people that are going to come through on a monthly basis, new clients. And if you're the specialist that I told you that you need to be, most of the time, you're going to recommend the same supplements, the same dieting advice, the same tools people might need if you're working online. And instead of having to send each and every single one of those new clients the same specific advice over and over and over again, what do you go ahead and do? You go ahead and create a personal data bank. Now, you don't even have to do this because I've already done it for you. So here's what you do. In the description, you'll find personal data bank. All you're going to do is click on the link again. It's going to bring you through to a Google spreadsheet. Click on File, make a copy, and keep the naming convention exactly the same. Now you'll see at the bottom, we have supplement tab, we have dieting advice, and we have tools. So in supplements, when you're working with the same example with entrepreneurs who are looking to build muscle mass, we could add in creatine, mass builders, post-workout, pre-workouts, whatever you want that you recommend to every single one of your clients, just put it in here. Then we come through to the dieting advice. If you're going to be recommending chicken breasts at X amount per day, white rice, sweet potatoes, whatever it is that you recommend, put it in under the dieting advice. And lastly, this is specifically if you're going to be working online in most cases, you're going to have tools, right? People are going to need a tripod. They're going to need dumbbells at home. Whatever they might actually need, you're going to go ahead and put that into the tools and equipment section. You could put Apple Watches, you could put referral rings that you have to Whoop bands, whatever it might be. So once you have this noted down, you actually send it to every single one of your clients, new and old. And guess what this does? Again, it shows you care for them, and you only have to send this out once, and they have all the information readily available to them. And here's a very cool trick about this. We all know technology rapidly advances from year to year. So when Apple bring out a new Apple Watch, do you have to build a new list? Absolutely not. All you go ahead and do in that specific list under tools and equipment, you just edit the link. So now they have the latest technology at all given points in time without you having to resend it to everyone. It works like a bomb, and it absolutely helped me focus on the main task when I was a personal trainer. If you've enjoyed this video, go ahead and click on the subscribe button, comment below so I know exactly exactly what you thought of it. And if you'd like to learn specific tips like this, avoid the mistakes that I've made to be able to get to $10,000 per month so much faster, I've actually put together an entire masterclass for fitness professionals like yourself. All you need to do is, there's a third link in the description. Register for the free training that's available. I'll detail exactly what you need to go ahead and do in that masterclass. In fact, I'm so certain of what I teach in that masterclass that I offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked at all. So go ahead, register for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video next week.